Hello and a very good morning to you. This is the AM show. I'm Bernice Abubeidu. As you may be aware, the second State of the Nation address by President Akufo-Addo will be delivered today. And Mama V and Roland are already in Parliament putting things together to bring you the very best of the State of the Nation address plus analysis and all that. But here, to take your expectations, I'm sure a lot of you have something to say, as you heard those who were just shown on your screen sharing the expectation of the second State of the Nation address by President Akufo-Addo. I'm here to bring you what's happening on our Facebook page as a couple of you share with us your expectations. Chris Addy says, well, I'm expecting the same old story. You go back to the 2017 address and pick some change figures and present it as the true state of our country. Place listen carefully and compare the lines, okay? And he goes on and on. Eric Wondong says, okay, he's also expecting same old stuff and says, okay, even when Ghanaians are dying from unemployment, wicked corrupt acts, talking about vigilantism there, and serious economic crisis. Okay, says unacceptable high fuel cost and high cost of living. He goes on and on. Says he just incurred without even a kilometer of road to show. All right. Ibrahim says, I expect the president to be candid with the people of Ghana on the true state of the nation, what's been done and the way forward. I wish to hear the president talk about the policy initiatives, especially on corruption, the economy and other key sectors of the nation. KK Abaku says, even before the president presents his speech, the minority has already prepared their response to whatever he's yet to say on the floor of Parliament. Interesting. And says that the kind of parliamentarians we have, the only time both majority and minority agree on issues is when their salaries and enumerations are raised. All right. And talking about that, yesterday, we spoke to the Deputy Minority Leader, James Kuchia-Veggie, because the Minority Leader, Osei Mensah, had some concerns on the behavior of some minority MPs, and he stated clearly, per the rules of the House, you're not allowed to bring in placards and all that. Sometimes the minority used to protest whatever the president will be saying. But, well, James Kuchia-Veggie, Deputy Minority Leader, says, you know what, I expect my side to be, of the best in terms of behavior, but, well, I cannot control really what they do. They may spring up a surprise. So let's see how it goes. And Yusuf says, so much praise singing, focusing on the positives and claiming undue credit for things that cannot entirely be attributed to his efforts, and shifting blame on the negative or others, or conveniently choosing to ignore them. All right, that's what he's expecting. Majida Razak says, I expect him to touch on issues of insecurity and how far he's dealt with that cancer, and also tackle on issues of unemployment, corruption, inflation, and the challenges of his flagship free senior high school program. Seth Ejenim Boating says, well, he's expecting something on unemployment, cost of living. He says it's too high in Ghana, especially, foodstuff, buying foodstuffs, and security and interest rates. All right. Philip Turkey says, I expect him to address the unemployment situation in Ghana, the economy, the security, the education sector, why some teachers are posted and others left. All right. Hopefully we'll get some answers. Yesterday, Deputy Information Minister Kojo Oppong-Nkrumah assured us that the president was going to touch on key sectors of the economy. But obviously, we're going to hear something on jobs. We're going to hear something on social interventions. We're going to hear something on education. And most importantly, for a lot of us, the economy. Kingsley says the cut and paste from 2017 SONA. That's what he's expecting. Some other people have referred to that already. And all right, it talks about nominal values and real values and all that. Smart Enoch says, the president should be straightforward this time on how the youth will get the thousands of jobs he promised, when one could pinpoint a factory in all the over 200 districts, when his one village, one dam policy will kickstart. And he adds, we are very hungry, and so he shouldn't think that it's his speeches that will satisfy us. Manuel says, well, he expects nothing, just the usual trumpeting of free SHS. as if that's the only thing he promised Ghanaians. Says, I feel disappointed at His Excellency's 1 year in office. He should prune the 110 ministers and deputy ministers, deduct 2% of your salaries and that of your ministers and deputies, and share for the youth who are unemployed until they get employment. Interesting. And says 200 Ghana cedi each can help do something in their lives. Wow. That's a lot of money if you're, calculating that against the number of unemployed people in the country. Abigail Augusta says he should just, all right, she thinks that he's not too truthful. Nanama is asking or saying that she wants to know how many jobs have been created so far. Says we need jobs, enough of the English, we don't eat that, she says. Fippy says, okay, killing all over, what's he doing about it? The fuel prices, okay, that's too much, and I'm waiting for one district, one factory. Fifi Enim says, as a good leader as he has proved himself to be, he should be fair and just to inform us on the true state of the economy. All right. Thomas Asian says, measures in curbing the unemployment rate, vigilantism group, attack on our service, and says attack on our servicemen and the gargantuan fuel price increment. All right. So those are some of your expectations you've shared with us on our Facebook page, JoyNews on TV. We are very interactive. You can just visit our Facebook page or tweet at us at JoyNews on TV. Tell us what you expect from President Akufo-Addo when he delivers the second State of the Nation address. It's now time to take you to Parliament. Mama V and Roland are standing by.